take a comfortable position. You can sit, lie down, or settle into any position that makes your body feel the most supported. Allow your hands to rest naturally, and if it feels safe to do so, you can gently close your eyes or soften your gaze. Begin by simply noticing your body and your breath. You don't need to change anything. You don't need to solve anything. You don't need to force anything or figure anything out. Just arrive here in this moment. Observe your breath as it moves in and out. Again, in and out. Notice the sensation of the air moving in and out. Notice the places where your body is making contact with the chair, the floor, or the bed beneath you. And as you settle, notice your thoughts, whether they're moving quickly or whether they're quiet, if emotions are showing up, and if those connect to any areas of tension in your body. You don't need to push anything away to do this exercise successfully. Today, we're just making space to listen to ourselves differently. We're going to draw deep into our childhood selves and imagine that someone places a magic wand right into our hands. Even though you're not a small child anymore, and you feel like you should already know the answer, and you feel like you have to solve everything and be responsible for everything, holding this magic wand in your hands gives you a few moments to be free enough to imagine again. If this wand could do or change anything for you right now, anything at all, what would you wish for? Don't overthink it or censor it or try to be logical. Just notice the first thing that came to your mind and stay with that. Maybe your wish is something practical and possible. Maybe it's completely impossible. Maybe it surprises you. Whatever appears is welcome in this moment. Pause and notice it. What would be different if that wish came true? What would you notice first? Would something in your body or your emotions feel different? Would it change something about your day-to-day life, how you spend your time, or your relationships? Would something feel quieter, easier, lighter, safer, or maybe more authentic? Follow that thread of imagination wherever it leads you, and fully imagine that wish carrying forward. And notice where you are in this imagined moment. What does the space around you look like? Are you indoors or outside? What colors do you notice? What sounds are there? What's the temperature like? Are you alone or do you have company? Are you doing an activity? Or are you still? As you imagine this space, notice how your body responds. Maybe your shoulders soften or drop. Maybe your jaw unclenches. Maybe you notice more room to breathe. There might be a softness in your face, or in your hands, or in your hips or your abdomen. We're not trying to force ourselves to feel calm. Remember, we're just observing. It might not be a pleasant sensation. Tears might come to your eyes. You might begin to feel emotional. That's okay too. Just notice whatever's here. Now gently ask yourself, what does this wish tell me about what I need? Not what you should need, not what you think you're supposed to say. What do you actually long for right now? It might be certainty, rest, safety, relief, support, understanding, freedom, ease, fun, joy, relaxation. That word might not be the first thing to mind when you made a wish, but the wish represents a need. Whatever it is, let it exist without judging it. There's nothing childish or irrational about wishing things were easier. You're allowed to want comfort and rest. Your mind is allowed to imagine something different, even if it's something that's not possible. And for this moment, you do not need to turn this into a plan. You do not need to convince yourself that everything will be okay. You do not need to think positively or promise yourself that things will change. Just stay here and let yourself experience what it feels like to have your internal world witnessed, even when it's just by you. Stay here for another few breaths in and out. Notice if there's anything from this imagined space that you would like to carry with you. It might be a color, a feeling, a word or a phrase, maybe a sound, a physical sensation in your body, or a sense of warmth or openness or light. You don't have to hold on to the whole image. Just one small piece is enough. And when difficult moments arise again, that one small piece will be the key to help you gently return to this place in your mind. Not to escape reality, but to remind your nervous system what support, care, steadiness, or witnessing can feel like. Begin slowly returning your awareness to the room around you. Notice the surface beneath you again. Notice the sounds around you in the present moment. Take one more breath in and one more breath out. And before we finish, remind yourself again, I don't need to solve everything right now. I don't need to solve anything right now. I'm allowed to have wishes, needs, and feelings.